I currently live in an apartment in Crow's Nest and have beautiful sun all day and wanted to capitalise on that.
I bought a townhouse in Waverton about 5 years ago. It's a high density area and there are a lot of buildings, there are trees. I wanted to come up with some creative ways that I could work within the limitations that we have.
I really like the idea that you could go out to the backyard and bring something in and put it on your plate, but I lacked the confidence or the ability or the time even to go and research how to do it properly.
I went searching and found the Harvest program, and it was exactly what I was looking for.
So the Harvest program is a group of people in the North Sydney area who are coming along to learn about gardening. So that might be anything from sowing their own seeds right through to the pest and disease problems that they might encounter with the garden. So we do the classroom style with some images, PowerPoint, discussion, brainstorming, all of that sort of thing in the formal sense. But there's also practical sense. The students get to practice sowing their own seeds, they get to do some composting, set up a worm farm, doing a lot of hands-on things as well.
We also had some little excursions. We went out to visit some market gardeners. We took an excursion up to North Sydney markets.
Every week, as we've learnt, I've actually taken that home and started applying it to my own container garden. I've started building my own potting mixes, and I've started planting different plants to what I would have previously, and I'm starting to see the results already, which is fantastic.
This morning I just went out into my garden. I picked a big bag full of mesclun salad for my friend who's coming over, and I can say to her, look, every leaf was grown and picked with love and care.
It's not only just about the way that they grow their own food in their own backyard, it's also about understanding the wider context of a sustainable food system.
Sustainable food has been highlighted as a key activity in many of Council's management plans. So funding has been set aside through North Sydney Council's Environment Levy. Council gets quite a lot of benefits from the Harvest North Sydney project. There's environmental benefits, there's food waste reduction and greenhouse gas emission reduction. There's also social and community benefits. There's been 30 new food gardens set up in the local government area. Over 1,000 people have been exposed to the Harvest North Sydney project over the last few years. The Harvest North Sydney project requires each participant to go out and then spread the word, basically. They have to showcase what they've learnt to the wider community, and they can do that in any way they feel comfortable.
When I return to work next year, I'm hoping to implement a garden at school. So as a teacher, we have rooftop area that we've been thinking about growing a garden in, and I'm seeing myself as the prototype to then be able to take those skills back to school.
I've started shopping at produce markets instead of going to supermarkets. Even some of these small changes, just through the course and talking about some of these sustainability issues, is starting to change some of the ways that we're living at home.
You realise how much love, I think, can go into food production, and being able to share my projects with my neighbours has been a really good way to bond with my neighbours.
Yeah, I think Sydney's a really big city, and so often we are shoulder to shoulder with people, but we don't get to know anyone. But to feel like I'm participating in something that is local and small and community based, I see it as an added benefit of the program.
We've seen a bunch of strangers come together and help each other, and the sense of camaraderie that they have developed through this means that they will continue that.
I'd like to see the Harvest North Sydney project reach the wider community by inspiring people to grow their own food in their backyards, on their balconies, join a community garden.
Once people start growing their own food, it becomes contagious and it snowballs, which is wonderful.